Good morning, this is my Schamanen-Orakel reading for this new week. Today I'm reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Today is Wednesday and this reading here is for Sagittarius. Welcome Sagittarius. I'm using the same decks that I used last week, but I added one more card to the Moon and Stars Tarot, and the reading starts with the Sacred Sites. It is an oracle deck relating to holy sites around the world and the meanings relating to such holy sites. The card that came out for you is the card Teotihuacan. Location is near Mexico City in Mexico, and the energy focus is potential. The pyramids and the underlying tunnels of Teotihuacan, they were built nearly 2,000 years ago on top of some earlier structures of unknown origin. Under the pyramids of the sun is a man-made tunnel that leads to a cave regarded as the entrance to Xibalba, which is the sacred underworld. And in the Aztec Nahuatl language, the Teotihuacan means place where the gods were born. So notice the delicately carved mask depicted on the card. This mysterious artifact was found buried in the foundations of the Pyramid of the Sun. The masks, they are worn for protection, disguise, or entertainment, and also of rituals. And masks, they have been used for thousands of years to represent the ancestors. So ask, what use are your masks to you? Are you pretending to be someone you are not? It is time to walk the avenue of the dead and leaving your false masks behind, so to declare the real you. Meditate on the four-petaled flower symbol representing the four chambers of the Pyramid of the Sun's sacred cave in order to elevate your awareness of your past, present, and future lives. Know that you are on a journey to unify all your lifetimes and become a complete and creative individual, ready to bloom fully as the flowering of the perfect human soul. As you gaze at a card, you see the incredible complex spreading out before you, as if you were standing atop the pyramid of the moon and looking down the avenue of the dead. The city flourished for 1,000 of years, but when the Aztecs arrived in the 1300s, they found the place abandoned. Dozens of pyramids, they stand either side of the mile-long avenue of the dead, and at the end is the temple of Quetzalcoatl, the Aztec god of learning and of knowledge, who appeared as a feather serpent and could fly between the worlds. Does this ancient world calls to you? Do you sense the seeds of your highest potential germinating within you? If the answer is yes, then now is the time to allow yourself to grow into the person you really are, free from all past constraints. So start by trying the visualization coming up later. The great goddess of Teotihuacan, the fertility deity depicted on murals in the Tepee compound, calls you to honor your inner wisdom and to open up your visionary side and so recognize your abilities. Call on the attributes of her associates, the jaguar, the owl, and the spider, to help you, so the great goddess of Teotihuacan can destroy what no longer serves you. She has come into your life to help you realize that you can make the changes that you need to make. This is a great time of fertility for you, so become the spider and weave your life the way you wish it to be. Now comes the visualization called removing your masks. Imagine that you are walking through the ancient tunnel that leads below the pyramid of the sun. You continue until you reach the cave that is the entrance to Xibalba, the underworld. And as you enter this domain, a mask is hanging from a wall to mark the entrance to a huge space where groups of people from your past and your present await you, such as your work colleagues, your friends, your neighbors, and your family. And as you greet each group, be aware of your behavior. Are you adopting a mask to fit in? And if so, stand before the group and remove your mask. Allow these people to see who you really are, and then watch what their reactions will be. How do they make you feel? Maybe you are nervous, insecure, or intimidated, or perhaps you feel the fabulous freedom of not living a lie anymore. So complete this process with each group in turn. And when you have finished, you can notice a great mirror. And as you look at it, see yourself free of all your masks and embrace the person you see now and revel in your potential. Das Schamanen-Orakel is a German deck, and the next card is the Horse. And the Horse is about to discover your life by relying on everything that can be helpful. Think of it as a geographical and spiritual journey, and you might need some help from others. Always honor the willingness of people to support you on your journey, and never misuse this help that others are giving you. Shamanism sees the horses as late arrivals. Horses are symbols of independence and speed, and one might wonder why a shaman calls something that has speed a late arrival. It is because the horses came late to be domesticated, long after the buffaloes were introduced into the life of the indigenous peoples. So horses, they have an interesting history in mysticism. Christianity knows a dark, apocalyptic equestrian, and in the Greek antique we have Pegasus, the son of Poseidon and Medusa, and Pegasus was changed into a winged horse. The centaurs, they are beings of two worlds, the human and the animal world. Pegasus is such a one. He has a human head and neck on a horse's body, plus a set of wings. There is also Burak. He is known to Islam as a magical being, a horse with a human face and also a set of wings. Message here is to break free today from the ordinary and feel free like a wild horse. Horses, they are power, intelligence, and usefulness. Horses, they speak the truth, and they are magicians. Whatever message comes in today, take it as an omen. With regards to relationships, the horses are also seen as possessing boundless joy of living, so they relate to our urges and also to our lust. Allow your personal relationships to be medicine and to follow your desires by becoming a bit more lusty. And the next card for you is the Native Shaman-Orakel card. No, the Native American Oracle card. And that one is called a Tepee. And the Tepee is about protection. Tepees, they are dwelling places that provide warmth in winter, coolness in summer, and protection from rain. In addition, they can be disassembled and moved wherever one needs them. As a symbol, it speaks of protection and the presence of the heavens that watch over the earth. So the tepees, they are often consecrated with a ritual and so become a sacred space within which the divine is manifested. The central supporting pole, made of cedar wood, indicates the inner centering and connection with the divine spirit that is achieved by participating in rituals. Message is that when faced with adversity or a seemingly unsolvable situation, retreat to a safe space, literally and metaphorically, and wait out the storm. Keywords are protection, waiting, receptivity, repose, security, protection, sacred space, utility, and slow transformation. And the time for the Tepee card is Mondays, for whatever reason. I always repeat it because I have not the slightest idea why they give funny dates for the cards. Now we come to the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card. That deck is based on the computer game with the same name, the Dungeons and the Dragons. The card that came out is Death. And the message is that the transformation from one perceptual reality to another and the ending of habitual patterns is at hand. And the special message is that a vampire lord offers you the gift of eternal life in exchange for a single favor. That must be a pretty big favor to offer you the eternal life, I would say. So the Moon and Stars Tarot has 2 cards, and the card number 1 is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is about beginnings, courage, and reflection. The meaning is introspection. This card signifies some change. You need to adjust your understanding of how things are now. So let go and walk away. A situation or a relationship cannot continue as it is, or it will break or end. Self-discovery will be achieved by walking away as a new start is coming. And as you shut this door, another door will open. You know that the dilemma you are in and trying to resolve is simply delaying the inevitable. So an additional meaning of this card is some travel. There is a star message. There is a need for change. New beginnings are coming. And the second card for you is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is about overwhelming feelings, obsession, and some resilience. And the meaning is burdens. You might be overwhelmed and burdened as you may have bitten off more than you can chew. Emotions are high as you obsess over obligations, disregarding your own happiness. So take time to relax and look after yourself as well as nurture your relationships with other people. The desire for perfection with your career is causing you stress. So do things with intention and for a cause you believe in, and remember why you are doing what you are doing. There is a star message. Step back occasionally to reflect and also to reason. You are not responsible for everything. That was the reading for you, Sagittarius. Thanks for listening. Wishing you a great Wednesday and a wonderful rest of the week. Take care and goodbye.